Alright, what's going on everybody? It's Tristan, and today I've decided I'm going to start making my video intros shorter because, you know, to be honest, I just need to get more straight to the point because, like, who wants to listen to me talk? Because I always notice, like, my intros are the same, so we're just going to get straight into it. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. We're going to get into discussing how you guys can cop the Nike SB Chicago Dunk Lows. These are pretty fire, so we're going to get into it. If you guys enjoy, you can subscribe and like below, and yeah, let's really get started. Also, if y'all want to, you can check my Instagram, you know, down below. It's just one of them. Go follow my personal. And you know, it's trying to like 200 likes on this video. You know, I'd appreciate that. But we're gonna get into discussing this. So basically, this shoe, as you already know, it has already dropped in Europe, and it is already dropped over in Canada. So you guys are probably asking, Tristan, why are you making a video on a shoe that's already dropped in some places? Well, it hasn't dropped in the US. There is no confirmed, like, nothing. But I do have some information in this video that I will be spreading on when it is dropping, possibly. Obviously, it's going to be dropping in the next coming few weeks. My prediction on when it will probably be dropping very shortly, I'm predicting probably around September 26th, October 3rd, or October 10th. Those are my 3 dates I'm putting it on. They're all Saturdays because sneaker drops are typically, like dunk drops are typically on Saturdays. But this one is typically, this one is not typically, but it's like rumored to be random. So I'd be checking every day. I'm going to be checking my sneakers app every day for when this one's dropping. It's not going to be expensive at all. As you guys can see on the screen right here, they say it's going to be $95, but that's not true. It's actually 90. It's going to be 90 bucks. I don't know why they got it listed as 95, but it's going to be 90 as the retail. And you know, shout out these guys right here, guys. Sneaker News, you know, says you see it already dropped in Europe for 90 bucks. Already happened. And I want to point this out. If you guys want to check this out, these are really the 2 main places I want you guys to check out. So sneakers and stuff, and I want you guys to check out these 2 places because these are going to be places that are going to be having raffles. You want to look out for raffles for this drop because raffles are going to be helping you cop too. You can enter in raffles because if you get selected for one, I mean, I know, shout out my homie Ian Joseph, he got selected for a sneaker drop recently, and it was a dunk drop, and you know, he won it off of, like, you know, just be checking like around like your local sneaker stores and like just really all those places you can find raffles. I'll really get more into it later in the vid, but just raffles are a good way to win drops like this. But yeah, aside from it, you know, being the retail at 90 bucks, so not too expensive. As you can see, this is going for a ton of money, and this is in all sizes too. It's not just in one size, which is going for a lot of money. The shoes basically going for like 600, 700 bucks right now, even in 800 in some like smaller sizes almost. And you see, you know, it's got bids too, so it's not like it's just like a bunch of cap. Like people are actually, you know, like buying it like for that much. So with the resale like being that much, and I think once it drops in the US, I honestly think my personal prediction on resale, and this is a huge like low ball in my opinion. This is if it like drops like a lot after once they resell, like not resell, but once they drop everywhere or have dropped everywhere. My prediction, honestly, I'm putting it at right around 450 to 600. That's going to be my resale prediction. I think that's honest and fair. The reason I think it's going for so much right now is just because they only dropped overseas and they haven't dropped in the US. But I do think once they drop in the US, I think the price is going to drop a little bit. But I mean, let's be real, the Chicago colorway is one that like everybody like always wants, so this one's going to be going for a lot of money. And of course, like if you guys want to know, this is an incredible hold. Like any Chicago colorway sneaker is an amazing hold. Like I'll literally show you one that's a classic proof right here, and you guys are going to tell me, oh well, you can't use this example because it's off-white. Well, you can go look at any Chicago colorway sneaker. This one's just a especially good example. Like look how much this one went up. Like the Chicago colorway, like look, all right, so 1,200 right here, so $1,200. Say no, I remember actually when the shoe was going for around here, but now look at how much it's going for. So 1,200, 4,000. So there you go. That's $2,800 if I just did my math right. $2,800. Yeah, 1,200, yeah, $2,800 right there just from holding the shoe. So I mean, the Chicago colorway is one you can always hold to make some money on, so definitely recommend that. But aside from the date that I predicted is going to be dropping, those 3 dates I stated, but honestly I'd be checking every day. It's going to be dropping right around 10 a.m. Eastern time, and this drop is going to be a Dan drop. So if you don't know the difference between a Dan and Leo drop, I got you guys right here. So basically this one is not going to be a Leo drop, but the Leo drop is like what they normally are, where you only have like 2-3 minutes. You get there right at 10 a.m. you know what I mean, or right before 10 a.m. But this one's going to be a Dan drop for this one, so you'll probably have like 10 minutes to buy them. It even has the Chicago off-whites here just as an example, but you'll probably will have like 10 to 30 minutes to actually enter in this one, kind of like a raffle. And you know, that's just kind of what I want to state about this one. It is a Dan drop, and you know, you'll have like 10 to 30 minutes to enter in it. And you know, I'm about to get into it on how you guys can actually have the most success with, you know, a Dan drop like this, and how you can actually enter multiple times, because there is ways you can do that and actually, you know, have some more success possibly. So I'm gonna get discussing this, and yeah, just, you know, Dan drops a little different. So hopefully you now know that. Instead, like get there at like, you know, like 9:30. Just be on the app, you know what I mean? Just have it in your background. But yeah, let's get into discussing how you guys can cop now. Now, one way you could cop a drop just like this one, since this one is a Dan drop, as I said, and it's the exact same like as entering like with the Leo drop. If you could make, from what I know to my knowledge, you can make 3 sneakers accounts. You can make 3 sneakers accounts on your actual home data. And what that means is basically if you have like 3 devices, or your family has like 3 devices that have like, you know, basically if your family has 3 phones, if each one of your family member has a phone, ask to borrow 3 of them. If your family has like, you know, if you got 3 family members at least, you know what I'm saying, just everybody has a phone, ask to borrow their phones, and basically set up sneakers accounts, download the sneakers app on those phones, and set up sneakers accounts on those different phones, and set up each of those sneakers accounts with a different email, because that's very important. Each one has to have a different email to be set up correctly for this method. So make sure each one has a different email. Obviously just use the phone number for each phone, because each phone number will be different to enter into each sneaker account. So hopefully you understand what I'm saying. You know, have a different phone number for each one, have a different email. And then basically what you also have to do for 2 of the sneakers accounts, so basically what you got to do for each one, really not just for 2, basically is when you put in your address, because it's going to ask you for your address. Once you got the sneakers accounts, be like, all right, what's your address, your home address that you want to ship the shoes to, if you possibly can win this drop. So basically what it is, basically what you want to do is basically just enter your address, whatever it is, just enter it, and then at the end of the address just put room 1. So basically your address, and then type at the end room 1, and then for the second account basically your address, and then room 2, third account, you know, your address, room 3. And basically you want to do that for those 3 accounts, because you don't want sneakers to know that they're shipping a bunch of the same shoe to the same address, because if they know that, then yeah, you're not getting the drop. I'm sorry, you're getting declined. You know what I mean? And they could IP ban you, which is not good. So just be careful about that. But basically, how you can avoid getting IP banned, and again, you may not need to do this because I think you should be safe to do it on 3 different accounts. You know, perfectly fine on your like home data, as I said. But you probably will need some VPNs and proxies, and just some main places. I'm just going to state them like right out here. Here y'all go. So basically here's some places that y'all can get some proxies, and you may need these for each account, and I think you probably do, because the reason is that you just don't want your IP to get tracked. But again, I think you should be straight on with using 3 accounts and not having to buy these, because you know you can use your own residential like. And it's very easy to set up a proxy on an iPhone, but again, I just would recommend getting one for each phone so they don't track your IP, because if you get IP banned, then you're just screwed, you know what I mean? So I just would recommend buying some proxies. These are all some great places to get them, and that's very important, because if you get tracked, then, I mean, and you know, kind of like the last thing I want to point out is this, because this is very important too, when setting up like your accounts and all that. You want to make sure you have a different payment method for each one, and you know, if you just have like, if each of your family member just has like a different card, then you can just use that for each account, and then just like put like their card in like each account, and just make sure you, like, you know, you ask and be like, yo, I'm gonna use your card, I'll pay you or whatever. Like, you know, that should usually work. But if you want to just do it all in your own, which I perfectly understand, I actually did that myself, is what you can do for each account is basically just go to this website called Revolut, and basically it's like a virtual credit card site. So basically you can set up like credit cards that can like connect to your account online, and basically they're like virtual credit cards, and they work. They're like 100% legit. This site is very, very safe. You guys can go like look up if Revolut's legit. I mean, like, they're trusted everywhere from what I know, and I haven't heard any issues with them. So yeah, they're very trusted, and look, 12 million customers. So if you want to check them out, you can. This isn't sponsored, but basically what you can do is that you would set up a virtual credit card for each account. And yeah, you know, basically it's just a way to have different payment methods so that, you know, you can check out manually and all that. Very important. But yeah, that's really my manual method to how you can cop this drop. And now I want to discuss a non-manual method of how you can actually get a drop like this one, because the shoe isn't going to be easy to get. Everybody's really going to be tuned in once the confirmed release date comes out, or just even everybody's already tuned in for. I know a lot of people are checking sneakers every day for this one. I'm sure some information will leak and come out on it. So just state, like, I know the hype's there. So basically how you could cop a drop like this one non-manually is basically through this group chat that I'm in called Secret Sauce. And again, shout out to them. They really can help you with cooking releases like this one and learning how to really up your resale game and whatever you want to do. Really, just if you want to learn how to get more drops, these guys can help you out, because they can basically cook drops for you. And basically how they cook drops for you is basically they run slots and they provide insider info. Like it says it right here for you guys. They have insider info alpha. So basically in their Discord, once you join it, got the $50 monthly fee. And I'm going to explain why the $50 monthly fee is 100% worth it. But basically once you'd be in their Discord, you could open a ticket in there and you could ask for advice on any drop. So if you really are like, yo, how am I going to be able to cop these ones like when they drop, like once they have info on them, be like, yo, how can I get these? They can really help you all out and like hook you all up. And basically what they can do is basically they can run slots for you guys, and they're free for the members once you're in the Discord. So basically if there's any drop that you're really looking to get, they can like run slots for it, especially on like the foot sites ones, like the easy drops or like any other drops. They really like helped people cook on the community gardens, biohacks, easy slides. Like they helped me like get on the biohacks and all that. So shout out them. They helped me. I mean, here's something else. They helped me get these Azarus right here. What they would do is in the slots, they basically, you would give them your payment information, and they're 100% legit. They're safe. You don't have to worry about that. They're trusted. And basically they would put it in their bots, and they would cop drops for you. And basically then, you know, they get shipped to your house. And then that's basically what they do. So shout out them. That service is really great and useful to me. So if you guys want to check them out, their Twitter and all that will be in the description. And if you want to join, it's exclusive. So not everybody gets in, but basically just go to their Twitter and say that Tristan, just say Tristan sent me, you know, and they will let you into the group. So shout out them. And that's a one way that you could cop a drop like this one. They could really help you all out. And also, you know, aside from secret sauce, you know, shout out them. Aside from that, now I want to get back to the raffles. I want you all to stay tuned for, just go follow some of your local skate shops, and really just stay tuned for that. Like just follow some of your local skate shops, because they will probably be running some raffles for these, really. And online, two places that'll be like online will be End and Sneakers and stuff. So just stay tuned for that. I want to mention that again. But yeah, that's really everything I almost have to say, other than this is one place online where you can buy, and it's 100% safe and legit, but one place where you can buy a bunch of sneakers accounts online, and each one comes with their own proxy and email and phone number, to my knowledge. So basically it's 100% like legit and safe, and basically it's like free sneakers accounts are already set up for you, and all you got to do is, you know, do like the address stuff and add payment method information to it. But basically you just run them on your computer, and this is like how people majorly like cook big time. And this isn't like a sponsor or anything, but this is like how you can learn to cook. And I'm gonna start like getting into this more, but they can, like, you could go look on their website, like they show you like how to cop and all that. But like this is one place where you can buy like a bunch of sneakers accounts online, and you know, it's like how you can win raffles online. Basically it's how you can win, and this is how you can run, instead of like three profiles, this is how you can run like 25 profiles or like 200 profiles on your computer or something like that, or multiple computers, is through this website. And you see 25 accounts cost 45. So just want to point that out. They come with proxies and all that. So these guys, you know, shout out thought to counts, you know. But yeah, that's really how you guys will be able to cop the Nike SB Dunk Low JPack Chicago once they drop in the US. You see my predicted dates. I'm definitely predicting they drop in the next 3 weeks. There's just people starting to, like, you know, I mean, obviously people already have like pictures in hand because you know, the people in Europe and all that. But I mean, people are starting to really like say, yo, coming soon, they're coming soon. So yeah, that's really all I gotta say. I mean, shoot, I'm not even gonna do like outro stuff like that anymore. I'm just gonna like, you know, kind of pan it out like that. So I'm here with y'all, and yeah, you know, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys, if y'all want more content like this, subscribe below. I appreciate it. Don't forget, drop a like. Let's try and hit 200 likes. And if you want to check me out, go follow my Instagrams down below, and I'd appreciate that. And also show some love to this Discord too. I'd really appreciate that. Go join that down below. But that's everything your boy Tristan has to say. Long video, but informational. So I'm Tristan. Thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.